Hello everyone and welcome back to Keepsakes by Patty Cakes. It's been a while. Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's. We're in 2022, guys. Can you believe it? I hope everybody has a wonderful year this year. And before I begin, we have a huge amount of huge hugs and love going out to Deborah Day, Sparkles Creations Art, Curious Moon Design, Sandy Garrett, Dream with Caroline, Second Chance Creations by Krista, Beverly Nielsen, Young's Paper Creations, William R., Merce Balabriga, Louise Fraser, Denise Junk Journals UK, Catherine Hawks, Christelle V, Kay Seals, Melina Pimentel, Christine Culbertson, and Tatty Treasure. So thank you all for your wonderful comments throughout the last few videos. As you know, if you're following me, my name is Patty, and I have been away since before Christmas with feeling poorly. So I am hoping to start this year out a little bit better since I'm feeling better today. I have a bit of a cold, so please excuse my voice. But what I'm working on is a journal for my niece. I didn't get it done for Christmas due to health issues, so I want to get straight into it and start working on this journal. She wanted a kind of foresty type of journal, so I had purchased a couple kits to do this one, but first I want to work on the cover, and I'm not sure how this is going to come out. I have it in my mind kind of how I want it, so I'm just going to play and see if it comes out. So first what I want to do, I have this beautiful old journal cover that I got a while back. I am going to need to reinforce the inside here, so I probably should do that before I start painting because it is pretty old. It's got a beautiful inside cover, but unfortunately I'm not going to be using it on this one, since it is going to be kind of like a foresty type of journal. So why don't I go ahead and get a piece of muslin here, and I'm just going to glue that in real quick. That's the only thing I didn't have prepared. No, this one's not big enough. Let me just get that real quick. 1 second. Okay, moving on. I've decided not to put the fabric on, only because I don't want to get the gesso and paint all over it now. So I'm going to go ahead and start. The dried stuff on the edges is coming up. I'm going to start on the outside here. Just mix it up a bit. There is going to be something that I'm going to apply here in a minute, which is going to seem really strange. And if this doesn't come out, I'll just do another one. With the same concept, without what you're going to see me use here in a few minutes. Like I say, I've never done this before. I've never seen anybody do something weird like this, so yeah. We're gonna see how it goes. Have to try, right? Gotta just play and try. So, like I was saying, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I was well enough to go to my son and daughter-in-law's on Christmas Day with my mom. And they made a wonderful dinner, and got to watch the grandkids open up their gifts. Oh my goodness, so cute. You know, the two oldest ones, which are 3 and 2, are so into it. And the one that's 2, when I would give him a gift, he would say, "Wow, for me?" And he'd be saying, "Wow." And then he would take his gifts to my mom and have her help him. And my son was helping the oldest, and my daughter-in-law was helping the youngest. So it was just so adorable. And the youngest, she was just cuddling with some stuffed animals that my mom got her. So that was really cute. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to need a separate cup now for the gesso, but I am going to take real dried moss, which it feels rubbery, but I am going to take that and apply it to the cover just randomly. Not going to do a whole lot in the center because I will be putting something there. But we'll just see how it comes out. Kind of want to get these thinner, not too chunky, because I am going to mix it in with the gesso. So let's just do the front first, and I'm going to grab a small cup. I'm not sure if maybe I should, glue this down a bit, to flatten it, or what. I really don't want, we'll just take some more glitter. I don't care. It's all right. I'm just gonna, well, it's been a while. Our glitter glue says, "Hey, you haven't used me." Come on, Patty. Although I did make a few Christmas things as well. Not on video, of course, but Christmas gifts. So, and we got some sort of hair or string there. But I just kind of want to, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I think I'm just going to have to gesso over this stuff. Trial and error here. So I did put a little bit of gesso in this little container here. And I am just going to start applying and see if it'll stick. Yeah. This is going to be a messy job for sure. I should have did them piece by piece, but having never done this, no clue. So I am going to get quite messy, I'm sure. I just want the texture, really, is what I'm going for, this moss. So hopefully I can get it in here. And I'm going to be, of course, painting over it. And I'll be using fixative over everything. I just kind of want to get all this grunginess down. There's a piece of grass. Like that. Do not want to get it in the crease, though. So I will finish doing this so you don't have to watch me putting each piece down. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I've put 2 coats of gesso on, and it is still not completely dry. And as you can see, it turned to pink. The actual cover bled on me. So I did put 2 coats on, but it's not the final coat because I'm going to be doing this green of sorts. So I'm going to put this to the side now, but I'll show you first what's going to go in the center. Is I have these bark pieces, and I think these might be birch, I'm not sure, and this will be going on the cover here. But what I want to do on this piece of wood, I'm going to set this aside, is I want to take some texture paste, and let me see, which way does this go? We'll just do it this way. And I am going to put an A on it. This is hopefully dry, but it doesn't matter, I have it everywhere. So I am going to put this on here and center it the best that I can. And I'm going to go ahead and take some texture paste. I think I'm going to go with this little one here. And if you're not familiar with this, this is Ranger's Texture Paste Opaque Matte. Ooh, this is dry. See, I'll get down in here where it's not dry. And scoop some out. And her name is Ashley, so that's why the A. I do want to kind of get it on there generously. If I can get my spatula out there. And spread this on. It's lifting up a little bit, so I'm not quite sure how well this is going to work. But we'll try our best. Oh shoot, that really lifted up. It looks like Making quite a mess of this one. It's uneven, that's what's making it very difficult for me. So what I'm doing is just scooping it back into the jar. I love this stuff, but I don't know if it's going to come out very good on here. Okay, I want to get it even so we don't have marks like that in there. Just fill that in. There we go. And lift. So there we have her initial on there. I'm just scraping off my stencil because you want to get this off or it will dry hard. And let me get this back down inside where it's not hard. Close her up. So I have like a little bit sticking up there. I'm going to take a clean spatula and just make it stay down. Try to clean this up a bit. And let me put this to the side for a moment. And I can see on the bottom of this A, part of it is missing, so I'm going to try to attempt to fix that, if possible. It's a little thicker down here, so a little hard. I know it's going to probably try to lift up on me. Okay, good enough. So that is all I'm going to do on there for now. And I will put that aside to dry, and that will be painted later. So I will be back again whenever the book is dry and we'll get that painted. Okay, I think it's dry enough to add a coat of paint. But before I continue on, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Sandy Garrett for the wonderful Christmas card. It was the first card I ever got from a YouTube subby. So I so appreciate that. I was very surprised, and I just want to thank you so much. So let's go ahead and continue on. And I am going to try to use this Rustic Wilderness distress paint. And if it's not, I've already tried mixing it with some Rusty Hinge, which I may end up doing. But I want to see what this will look like on its own. I think it might be maybe a little too green for me, but I'm not sure. So just put a little bit in here. I think this might work. Might take a couple coats. And I'm just gonna dab in here. And this still has that pink color, but I'm sure after a couple coats of this green, we should be good. You guys are probably thinking like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? This looks horrible. I'm hoping in the end it'll turn out well. Just trying to pounce in there so I can get in this moss really well. That's probably blurring on you, me getting so close to the camera there. Let's try not to. Oh, and I do want to mention, I don't know if I said, oh, we got a piece that's not so dry. I wanted to mention that I did put some art glitter glue underneath the moss. Just to make sure that it stays down well. Like I said with the paint and all, I'm hoping that everything plus the fixative and all that will keep it down, or keep it in place, I want to say, not so much keep it down. Yeah, I don't think it was quite dry. The white's mixing in with the green. But it might be okay for this first coat. And then I'll have to let it completely dry. I was hoping, but down in these little crevices, I don't think it has completely, dried down in there. So I'll just do the best I can for now. And then I will speed up the rest of my painting. This piece is coming up a little bit, and I can glue that back down. Okay, so this video's already gone about a half an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and make this part 1. And in the meantime, I'm going to put another coat on because as you can see, there's a lot of white still in here. And then we will move on from there. So I hope you enjoyed that so far. I know it kind of looks yucky, but hopefully it'll look nice when we're done. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.